We are all sculptors and painters, and our material is our own flesh, blood, and bones, says Henry David Thoreau. Ikigai is a Japanese word for describing the pleasures and meanings of life. The word literally consists of iki, mean to live, and gai, meaning reason. Ikigai is all about discovering, defining, and appreciating those of life's pleasures that have meaning for you. Having Ikigai can literally transform your life. You can live longer, have good health, and become happier, more satisfied, and less stressed. In addition, and as a byproduct of Ikigai, you may even become more creative and successful. One can have all these benefits of Ikigai if he knows how to appreciate this philosophy of life and learn to apply it in his life. According to the philosophy of Ikigai, one can find and cultivate its own Ikigai, grow it secretly and slowly until one day it bears a quite original fruit. For that, you have to ask yourself, what are your most sentimental values? And what are those small things that give you pleasure? Once you find answer to these questions, you come close to finding your own Ikigai as a way to a happier and more fulfilled life. The 5 pillars of Ikigai. Pillar 1, starting small. Pillar 2, releasing yourself. Pillar 3, harmony and sustainability. Pillar 4, the joy of small things. Pillar 5, being in the here and now. Starting small is the hallmark of youthful days. When we are young, we cannot start things in a big way. Whatever we do, it does not matter much to the world. However, we need to start small, and what we have in abundance is open-mindedness and curiosity, the great kickstarters devoted to one's cause. Children are always so inquisitive. You can see what the link is between curiosity and Ikigai. Funnily enough, during the post-war Japan, the Supreme Commander of the Allied Powers, General Douglas MacArthur, who was the leader of the nation as the top military governor at GHQ, famously referred to Japan as a nation of 12-year-olds. In this remark, MacArthur referred to the immature nature of Japan's democracy at that time. The phrase was intended to be derogatory. However, if you take the view that a youthful mindset with its avid expression of curiosity is a plus in life, then MacArthur's remark could be taken as a compliment. Ikigai makes starting small possible for all of us, and that is not necessarily a bad thing. Let us all be 12 years old. Youthfulness of mind and courage to start small. One of the unique Japanese contributions to the philosophy of life as it applies to the meaning of life comes from releasing oneself. Mieko Kamiya, in her famous book Ikigai Nitsuite, on the meaning of life writes, a carefree child does not need Ikigai to carry on. A carefree child is not burdened with a social definition of the self. A child is not tied to a specific profession nor social status yet. Similarly, it would be wonderful to maintain a child's way throughout one's life. This leads to the second pillar of Ikigai, releasing oneself. Just as a child, who never refers to own position in society as if it was born just this morning, like virgin snow falling on the ground, forgetting oneself leads us to one of the key tenets of Zen Buddhism. The third pillar of Ikigai, harmony and sustainability, is perhaps the most important and uniquely developed ethos of the Japanese mindset. In a world where economic asymmetries have led to a widespread social unrest, Japan has traditionally remained a nation of modest means, despite its economic success in the past. The Japanese philosophy of Ikigai has always been focusing on reservation and self-restraint, where harmony with others is considered to be of primary importance. When the pursuit of individual desires is not balanced with the sustainability of society and environment, Ikigai says, without a robust and healthy society and environment, one cannot pursue goals and aim to achieve ambitions. Therefore, Ikigai has made the restraint of individual wants into an art form of modesty, austere aesthetics, and elegant sufficiency. Ikigai is closely related to our conception of happiness. We all want to be happy and would feel happier if we had some Ikigai. According to Ikigai, we can enjoy a sense achievement in seeing a task through to completion. To the extent that Ikigai activity produces something of worth, it seems that the enjoyment of that end product is in the satisfaction of having done something. For example, eating your own homegrown vegetables. Joy of small things comes from creating something from start to finish, where we take pleasure and satisfaction in both the process and the result. The most important characteristic of a child's existence is living in the present, here and now. The same attitude is vital for the creative life. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, writer of the book The Flow, testifies that one source of inspiration for his work on flow came when he observed a painter friend working on his artwork for hours on end, without any prospect of selling the work or getting financial reward for it. This particular state of mind, or work ethic, where you just immerse yourself in the joy of being in the here and now, without asking for immediate reward or recognition, is an integral part of the Japanese concept of Ikigai. What have we learned so far? That Ikigai is an adaptation to the environment, no matter what the nature of that environment might be. From sumo to classical ballet, people who find Ikigai can find joys beyond the simplistic value of wins and losses. Needless to say, having Ikigai contributes toward making the very best of circumstances, which might otherwise be difficult, regardless of the fact they might be difficult. You need to find your Ikigai in the little things. You've got to start small. You need to be here and now. Most crucially, you cannot and should not blame the environment for a lack of Ikigai. After all, it is up to you to find your own Ikigai in your own way. Thus, keep calm and carry on could well be an ethos for Ikigai. These pillars provides the supportive framework, the very foundations that allows Ikigai to flourish. These pillars are not mutually exclusive or exhaustive, nor do they have a particular order or hierarchy, but they are vital to our understanding of Ikigai. Hideo Kobayashi, respected literary critic in modern Japan, often talked about the universal motor when he looked for a metaphor to describe what is important in life. According to him, in every yacht, there is a universal motor. The universal motor does not have much power, but is steady and reliable. In the event of an emergency or adversity, this universal motor will take the yacht safely back to harbor. In the same way, Ikigai is like Kobayashi's universal motor. No matter what happens, so long as you have Ikigai, you can muddle through difficult periods of your life. You can always go back to your safe haven, from where you can start your life's adventures all over again. The values of Ikigai says, there shouldn't be a loud fanfare to accompany your new beginnings. Rather, this change in awareness will creep up slowly on you instead of jumping out violently. Remember, in life, we need evolution, not revolution. Too often, an illusion toward a revolution in life, where you are swept away by newly found principles, novel ways of thinking and doing, and the idea of starting life all over again has led people astray, whereas Ikigai just reinforces your already held intuitions. Thus, the change will be gradual and modest, like life itself. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. Thanks for watching.